Good evening, race fans. Welcome to Wicked Wednesday. We are at Watkins, Glen for the Winery 300. We have on deck 22 trucks for you tonight, and they're going to put on a one hell of a... Wait, I beeped the wrong thing. Anyway, they're going to put on a hell of a show for you tonight, for all of you guys, and we are going to bring you to the action right after this.
Make a big noise. Gonna climb so high, now we're rising up. Are you ready now? Turn it up. Hey, are you ready for this? Oh, I can see my name under big lights. It sure looks good to me. I'm coming up now, I'm ready for the big time. I'm gonna be hard to beat. Oh, I'm a hard act to follow, got a big reputation. For this? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this now? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this now? Are you ready for this? Now take it to the street. You ain't seen nothing like this now. It's my time, I'm back on my feet now. I'm taking on the world, I never miss a beat, that's the way I roll. You can watch me doing it. Hold on, hold on, hold on now. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this now? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this now? Are you ready for this? Now take it to the street. I can feel it coming. Can you feel it coming? You got one life. Come on, take hold of it. That's right. Now don't let go of it. Hold on, hold on, hold on now. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this now? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this now? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That's right. Good evening, race fans. Wicked Wednesday, WFO Racing Network, right here over on the YouTube. We are at Watkins Glen for the Winery. Is it the Winery or the Winer? I don't know. Depends on how good the drivers do tonight. Anyway, the Winery 300. We are here. We are here. Well, all right, I say we are here. I am your host, Edmund Strolin. My co-host, Sir Brazy, might have had a little bit too much to drink last night, and we haven't been able to find him. We have not been able to find him. We've been searching all day. So, hopefully he'll make it in here later on. Who knows? Good evening, CC. How are you doing? Go over there. Anybody that's in here, man, we want to welcome in the Twitch family again tonight. I appreciate you guys coming in and showing your support. Go on over there. Hit that link that I put in here, that I'm putting in now. Go hit that link there and go over and give a like and a follow to WFO Network. Something I believe in strongly. This is a great group of guys coming out every week. These guys are not streamers. They're not getting paid. But yet they're here every week, in and out, both Tuesday and Wednesday, to put on a show for you guys. And the best you can do is go over there, give them a like and a follow. And whatever the YouTube thing, you know what to do. You click, 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 and click. Whatever the click, 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 and click is, that's what you do. Good evening, Susan. How are you doing tonight? All right. Let's see if we can get a little bit of track information going here. Of course, we're not going to be able to. Because Deadman. I might have forgot to refresh some of the stats. Come on. Don't do me like this. Don't do me like this. Come on. You can do it. I have faith in you. Okay. What's up, Tat? How you doing? Maybe it's just not going to do it. I might have to refire this up. All right, stand by. You peeps, just chill. You're going crazy. All right, can this one, please, for the love of God, I'm asking you. Can you please work? Wow. You just can't do it for me, can you? You just can't be nice. All of a sudden, nope, that ain't right. Okay, all I can do is hope that it will work. Or start to work. Wait, there it is. I told you. See, all you had to do is have faith. All you had to do is have faith. Anyway, we've got 23 trucks on the track tonight, all to come in here and put on a show for you guys at Watkins Glen. And I got to tell you, what happened? Oh, phew. Man, I thought my shit went crazy. It didn't. They just going and qualifying. Calm down, Dead Man. All right, 66 degrees, 91% humidity, cloudy with 8-mile-an-hour winds. And we won't even talk about what that track looks like. Because, we're a family show. As a matter of fact, I think that's against TOS that I even have a picture of the track up there. Let's get rid of that. That's just no. All right, on the track tonight, we are going to have. Here, let me get it. There we go. We got that. There's the 20 truck right there. Kyle Stewart. Boyd Vance in the 303. Teammates there with somebody else in there. They got two trucks. They got the same truck, same paint scheme. So I'm going to assume they're teammates. But Boyd Vance right there. Roy Hyde is in the pits. Brad Patterson is in there. John Sanu will be racing on tonight in the 86 machine. Chuck Sweeney over there in the 75. Yep. Tommy Haynes. And look at that. Look at that. Bert Wilson, I want you to see this. Look at that paint job. What a beautiful paint job. Crown Royal, baby. Crown Royal. All for you, Bert. Austin Wagner. Hey, that's the same truck that we saw before with Boyd Vance. There we go. We found the two teammates. That is Austin, Ricky, Bobby Wagner. Which we'll get back to we'll get back to that. Vern Bradley out there in the Bazooka truck in the 14. LZ Daly will be joining us tonight. He's in the 6 truck. Brian Littleton, not on the track right now, but he will be joining us. Ivan Jones, Glen Jameson. There's Glenny right there in the Sour Patch 63 truck. Paul Patterson tonight. Richard Holland, Mike McCauley, Rick Fergone, Bert Wilson, Hal Amy, not on the track. TJ Lee will be joining us, and look at that. There's Dakota Floyd in the 24 truck, and Sean Hopkins. And that's going to be your racing tonight. What's up, Mod? What's up, Herc? How you doing, brother? Welcome into the show. Winery 300 here at Watkins Glen. Yep. I don't know. I think they're qualifying. I don't know. So we have to discuss and talk about last night's race. This driver right here, Austin Wagner, fantastic race the entire time. Worked that road course in the Xfinity car. Did a fantastic race. Unfortunately, he celebrated it a little bit too early. That's right. Not all cars that cross the finish line, and iRacing got him for reckless driving. Nothing that he's done. Man just got excited a little bit too early, and they put him a lap down. So, just kind of, adjusting so that that, and it was nothing that the WFO Racing Network did. It was purely iRacing. And Glen Jameson actually got the win last night by technicality. And so hopefully tonight we will go in and maybe see a repeat, but not a total repeat. And you can't take away for everything that he did last night. He did a great job. And there he is, right there. And he's got a new teammate. If you haven't seen, Boyd Vance right there. He is going to be, okay. Well, he's tired. Okay, he's not used to the track. He's tired. Or he had to pee. One of the two. I don't know. Hope you and chat are all doing good. Oh, of course we are. Of course we are. Okay, now I know for a fact that they are doing something. Drivers meeting, how drivers are. No, worse than, Oh, there we go. Hey, we do got that, so we can talk about that. Here we go. Coming up in Austin Wagner. Well, look at that. Austin Wagner, we were just talking about it. He is going to take our pole position tonight. Pal Stewart's going to be on the inside. Dakota Floyd is going to finish or qualify third. Vern Bradley is going to qualify fourth. Chuck Sweeney fifth. Glen Jameson will be your sixth driver. Are they lining up? Am I messing up? Oh, yeah, they are. There they are. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. So it looks like we're going to be getting underway. And let's go ahead and give them each a shout out. We'll start that shizit over. Austin Wagner is going to be your pole sitter tonight. Kyle Stewart. Kyle Stewart in that number 20 truck is going to run to his inside. Dakota Floyd right in behind him in that 24 machine. Vern Bradley in the 14 will be running fourth tonight. Chuck Sweeney qualifying fifth in that 75 machine. Glenn Jameson in the 63 truck, and that Sour Patch going to be to his inside. Then you got Bert Wilson next row in with Tommy Haynes in the 17 on the inside. 86 of John Sanu. And right beside him is going to be that 6 truck of LZ Daly. New driver Boyd Vance in the 303. Okay, there. And now he's not. And there. He's there. He's not. Anyway. Rick Fergone in the 10 truck. Richard Holland in the next row back, going in there with Roy Hyde in that 00 truck. Brian Littleton in that 80 truck. And Steve Seegers in the 33 will be in the next row. Michael McCauley and Brad Patterson in the 16 in the back there, or Steven Seegers in the 16. Stop moving around. You're making it hard for me. I mean, Brad Patterson right there in the 42 with Hal Amy. Going to be riding next. TJ Lee, Ivan Jones, and Paul Patterson in the 51. That's going to be our starting lineup tonight. Looking to have an exciting race here at Watkins Glen as we get over to Austin and go over to the Rig Radio Chopper Camp as we get ready to go. I mean, it takes a while. It takes a while. Good evening, Ivan. How are you doing? Welcome into the stream. Welcome into the show. And what a great show it is. Right? Right? As always, we are going to jump right straight into a Crank It Up because it is Watkins Glen, and we can't guarantee they're all going to be bunched up again. And I mean, let's face it, between me and you, that's the best time to do a crank up. Wait, is that right? CC, correct me if I'm wrong. If you hear a quiet spot right then and there like that, well, that's only because Brazy's supposed to be talking and he never showed up. Pace car in. We're about to go green here on the 6-week season 13 WFO Racing Network. Watkins Glen. There we go. There we go. Kyle Stewart jumping out in front right there in that 20 machine. Right in behind him, Austin Wagner, Dakota Floyd, Vern Bradley, and Chuck Sweeney is your top 5. And they're already starting to make a little bit of distance between them all. One of the fastest cars on the track last night was that man right there, 22, Austin Wagner. So look for him to do pretty much the same tonight. Possibly. And not completely the same. All right, here we go. And there's the 24 of Dakota Floyd in third. Vern Bradley moving up to the 4 spot. Chuck Sweeney in still behind him in dash 75. You know, we probably, if we put this on, you could probably see what the intervals are. Imagine that, dead man. You know, sometimes you wonder how I even make it through the day. How do I make it out of bed? All right, let's go to the 6th spot. That's going to be Glen Jemison in the 63. And Burt Wilson right in behind him. John Sanu in the 86 Luke Oil truck. Tommy Haynes in the Crown Royal 17. What a pretty truck that is. Look at that. Look at that. You got LZ Daly and Richard Holland right in behind there. Richard taking 2nd place last night. LZ going to go a little bit wide. Richard Holland putting some pressure on that 17 right there. Tommy Haynes. He's going to try to get towards the front, because the gap up front is expanding. Kyle Stewart got about a 2-second over Austin Wagner, and with about a 2-second over Dakota Floyd. And we're on lap 4 out of 45. Let's go back and take a look. Here is the 80 of Brian Littleton. And right in behind him is going to be the 16. 16 of Steve Seegers. Roy Hyde in the 00. Got that Bombardier paint job. Beautiful truck. Hal Amy moving up 3 spots, and we just had a touch against the wall right there. And that would have been Boyd Vance. Boyd Vance right there touching the wall. And coming up into the rear there is going to be Michael McCauley and the 2 Pattersons, Brad and Paul. Let's move back up to the front there, and where Kyle Stewart is your race leader right now. And I'm going to have to say that Kyle's probably been in a road course himself a few times. Once or twice, maybe. I'm just throwing that out there. Let's go ahead back to Chuck here and see. Look at the race they got going on between him and Vern. Him, Vern, and Dakota. This right here is for a race for 3rd spot. We're probably going to end up hitting right about lap 20-ish to 25-ish. Green is scheduled green flags. We'll try to keep up with the action if anybody spins out or crashes on the road course here. On the road course here at WFO Racing Network, we do not have any cautions. There are no caution flags. So, and let's take a look at what just happened to Paul Patterson. That's the Patterson boys right there. Brad and Paul, well, father son. They're going to come down, and it looks like Paul is there in the 51. Just going to get in there a little bit sideways. Tries to Tokyo it, and yeah, it didn't work out. It didn't work out. But, hey, no contact, no wall contact, and no destruction of other trucks or his truck. Just got a little loose, that's all. Back to live here. Up here in 5th spot, Chuck Sweeney. Crash Bradley right there. I mean, Vern Bradley right there in the 14 Bazooka. Currently running 4th. And Austin Wagner has not only caught Kyle, but has passed Kyle and has taken the lead. Look out, people. You're about to see surgery. Cut down almost a 2-second gap, took over the lead, and is now increased to about a half a second in front, which is, I mean, it is what it is. Smoking maybe we got him. Going down that long back stretch coming into the turns. It's not the boot. It's not the, I'm just going to call it the knuckle. The bus stop. How about that? On board there with your leader. And with the exception of the lead change, we just got a Boyd Vance. Let's take a look over there real quick. The 303 Boyd Vance, 419 Motorsports. He's pretty much all by himself. Going to just come into the corner. And oh, no. Oh, look at that. What? Awesome. Nice job, driver. Nice job. Got it slowed down and stopped before any major damage to the truck. And look at this. Kyle Stewart right back up on Austin. And they're kind of walking away from the rest of the field. They've increased, those two drivers right there have increased their lead over Dakota Floyd by 3.5 seconds. Let's go ahead and take a look. We just got a new one. This would be Roy Hyde in the 00. He's going to come down into the turns. He's going to lose traction in the rear. Try to hold on to it. Yeah, just boy, oh boy, oh boy. There we go. The 00 Roy Hyde again, able to miss everybody and not cause a a big issue. Well, the good news is that our leaders are getting around. The bad news is Paul Patterson is like, damn, these guys are already caught up and passing me. Paul Patterson being the first one in the 51 truck, he'll be going down a lap, along with Boyd Vance. It looks like Boyd Vance is, he might have broke something there. He might have thrown something in the transmission or whatever, but look down there in the infield, and it looks like they're putting that truck on the trailer, bypassing pit lane and going right to the transport. So we're left with 22 cars on the track. Pretty much staying the same. Let's go through the top 10 there. You got Austin Wagner leading. Kyle Stewart right there in second. Dakota Floyd all the way in the back here by 4 seconds already. In third, Vern Bradley. Chuck Sweeney is taking up your top 5. And there goes Vern. There goes Vern. We're going to take a look. Vern's going to come down into the corner just a tad bit too hot. I don't know. I'm just making that shit up. I don't know what happened yet. I haven't seen it. I'm looking at the same thing you are. All by himself. He's going to come in. He's no contact with the wall. Going to slide up right there. Chuck's able to get around him, and he is going to be clear of everybody and not cause anything but a little bit of, maybe, I don't know, pride. But unfortunately for Vern, and that didn't drop him very much. He's down. He's only to 6th spot. And look at this battle that we got in front. We got Austin Wagner. Kyle just about got it. Unfortunately, Austin has got some bad connection issues. Blinking in and out. Anyway, let's get back into it. 7th spot is going to be Burt Wilson right there. Richard Holland is up 6 spots and currently running 8th. Tommy Haynes in that Crown Royal 17 truck right there is running 9th. And your top 10 is LZ Daly in the 6th. And Kyle Stewart's going to drop down to the inside, and he's going to make a clean pass on Austin. And he's going to take back over the lead.
Let me know.
But the battle's not over yet. We're only in 13 laps out of 45. They go down into the bus stop area. These guys make it look so easy. Mark for mark, following each other around. Dakota Floyd doing everything back there in third to keep it down. He's got it back down to 4.5, and I think that's because you got these two battling up front. Concentrating on each other. Kyle Stewart able to get that fresh air out there in front at number 20 Chevrolet. And look at that, Chuck Sweeney riding in behind Dakota there, and they are pushing each other. Pushing each other. Right here. This is for third spot. What's going on, DD? How you doing? Brazy's not here. He went out drinking last night. Next thing you know, we haven't been able to hear from him. We haven't heard from him all day. Oh, no, not another disastrous problem here. Let's go ahead and take a look. Roy Hyde just not having a good night tonight. He's on the outside. Going to come down in front of the 51, maybe just a little bit, and that ass end is just going to kick out again. Kind of almost identical to what happened. Oh, but he did touch the wall, maybe get a little bit of rear end damage. Yeah, we just saw that tailgate fall down, and John Sanu. We'll go right from that over to John Sanu, the 86 machine. He's going through the bus stop area. He's going to come out of it. And just maybe, I don't know, maybe is there a little bit of oil on the track there? I mean, I didn't see anything, but luckily everybody was able to get around, and he will bring it back over. Go back to live here with Kyle Stewart, Austin Wagner, your first and second, Dakota Floyd in third, Chuck Sweeney is your fourth, Glenn Jameson moving up to fifth, Vern Bradley moving himself back up to sixth. But there is your current race leader, and I am looking at the times, and yeah, let's go ahead and throw that up there for those people that like stats. I'm going to throw it up there, and you can see Richard Holland, Elsie Daly, and Tommy Haynes back there running almost identical times, and trying to break through and cut down some of that gap. Dakota Floyd falling back to 5.7 seconds. And running in third right now. Michael McCauley entering pits. All right, well, I hope the stat guy's got enough stats, because we're getting out of that and going back into, voila, our gaps. Back to the front, Kyle Stewart still your leader. Austin, Ricky, Bobby Wagner right in behind. Yeah, I'm going to have to say he's been around this track a couple of times. At least once. Making that truck do things I could never do it. Even the truck's going, holy shit, I didn't know I could do that. Especially being a Chevy. I mean, what? Did I say that out loud? I apologize. Not really. We're in lap 18 out of 45. DD, this is Watkins Glen. This is where they got to go left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. It's right, left, right, left, right, left. Leader's catching up on that 51 there. Don't worry, Paul, they're not picking on you. Big shout out to Paul Patterson there, just, staying on track, doing his laps, staying out of the way. Great job. And that's how you get better, man. The more laps you put in, the better off you are. Unless, of course, you're like me. Then it doesn't matter. I could do 1,000 laps and still not make it around the track without hitting the wall. And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, I'm in the booth and not in a seat. Dakota Floyd still running out there in third. He's got a little bit of lead over Chuck Sweeney at about a 1.7, 1.8. Glen Jamieson over here and running in fifth. And Vern Bradley is in sixth, but he's all by himself. And Crazy's not here to sing to you. Richard Holland right in behind him, up 7 spots now in the 7th spot. Just got a little bit of look right there on the out of the corner of your eye right there. The 70 nerds, that purple, green, gold, red. I think it's red. LZ Daly in the 6th truck right in behind him. All right, and here comes your leader coming up on the 42 of Brad Patterson. And that beautiful car, that beautiful truck, I mean. And now Kyle is actually starting to get a little bit of gap in between him and Austin Wagner. About a 2-second lead. As he comes up on a little bit more lap traffic, his next person in front of him is going to be the 00 of Roy Hyde on the bubble. Roy Hyde going to dive down to the inside and get out of their way, get out of the leader's way. And Kyle is going to get by him rather easily. I say that because I'm sitting up here. It is not easy to pass lap traffic. It's not easy to pass, period, on this map, or in this map. Yeah, because, we're playing Call of Duty on this track. And there we are. We're about to come into the window. Judging by last night, we're about to come into green flag pit stops. I know trucks are a little bit different, but if I had to guess, this is probably right around the time that they're going to start calling in for pits. And I don't know if Austin is just pushing it a little bit harder to try to keep that gap small there, but looks like he's getting a little greasy coming around those corners. Might be a little bit of tire wear. I don't know. But he definitely has a good lead over the third place finisher there, or the third place position of Dakota Floyd. What up, Smitty? Trucks at the Glen, hell yeah. Ivan Jones involved in an incident. We'll go ahead and take a look at that real quick. Ivan Jones in the 53, all by himself.
Thank you.
Going to go to the outside, try to cut it down in, and yeah. 9 times out of 10, that ass end is just going to cut loose. And that's what happened. But again, great job not hitting the wall and getting off the track. All right. There is Austin Wagner going to take his... Man, I'll tell you what. This is a long pit road. I mean, you could, have a drink, watch a movie, catch some Netflix, eat some popcorn, and we're still not to our pit area. Keep an eye on him real quick. There you go. Right side is up, or left side is up. Dakota Floyd, the third place finisher, he's in there getting right side tires. You got right side tires going on Austin. He's got it full of fuel and he's back out, and that should take him the distance. As we got only 23 laps more to go in a 45 lap race. And he's back out. Kyle Stewart, on the other hand, here he comes. Not sure if he's going to head down pit lane this lap or not. Yes, he is. And your leader is going into pits right now. We'll keep an eye on him real quick. Glen Jameson is also going to come down pit road. Vern Bradley is coming down. Keeping an eye on Kyle Stewart right there. He's up, getting some tires, getting some new shoes. Right side up. Filled up with fuel, down a go, and away he goes. Yup. And he's back at it. Burt Wilson, meanwhile, he is your current leader now. He's taken over with Austin Wagner right in behind. And keep in mind now, Austin has already pitted. And Kyle Stewart is right in behind him. It's going to be an interesting race. Rest of the drivers coming in: Brian Little, LZ Daly, TJ Lee, Al Amy, all coming down pit road right now. What's up, nation? How are you doing tonight? You may be doing good, but I'm all by myself. Yep. I don't know if Brazy quit or not. Nah, I'm just joking. He had a meeting. Ladies and gentlemen. He wasn't out horning around or drinking or poking it up on Wolf of Wall Street. He was, he legitimately had a meeting, I think.
I'm trying.
What's up, Cindy? How are you tonight? Let's go back over here to Burt Wilson. Currently your leader, and Austin Wagner right in behind, and Kyle Stewart. Kyle Stewart, kind of a little bit of a gap right there. Not much of one. And we know he was already able to chase down, but Burt Wilson. And look at this. Austin's going to drive down to the inside, and he's going to come around Burt just before they get in to the bus stop. Not going to be a big deal for him. And Burt Wilson is going to do the mature thing, get the hell out the way. And going to go ahead and let Kyle Stewart, being faster on those new tires, that's a quality driver right there. Just get out of the way. You can't beat him. He's got fresher tires. Just, get out of their way. Let them run their race. And Burt's going to come down pit road right now. So that's going to put Austin back in the lead, with Kyle Stewart just about a half a second a little over a half a second behind. Chuck Sweeney is going to move up 2 spots into third. Dakota Floyd going to drop down to fourth. And when everything cycles through, it looks like Glen Jameson's going to move up to fifth. But look out, Austin's got some free space up in front of him right now until he catches up. He's coming up on, I believe that is going to be, is that the 80? Yeah, that's the 86 of John Sanu. Currently the last car on the lead lap. Why, thank you, Diana. I very much appreciate that. And there we go. Kyle Stewart catching back up. Gonna put his bumper right there. You don't see a lot of that right there. Look at him look to the outside. Austin's going to do everything he can. They run pretty much the same spots, so it is really difficult to get around, but they're going to come down here into the bus stop, and they are almost identical. Look at that. They are almost identical coming through that. Austin's going to crank it back up here on this straightaway. What up, Maxie?
Thank you, Paul.
And there we go. Look at that. Smooth as silk right there. Kyle Stewart going to take back over the lead there of Austin Wagner. Chuck Sweeney moving up to third. Dakota Floyd fourth. Glen Jameson is currently your top 5. Vern Bradley, Richard Holland, Elsie Daly, Tommy Haynes, and Burt Wilson will drop down to 10th. Slowing down? Hell no. Ain't no slowing down here. Balls to the wall, baby. Balls to the wall.
Gotta go fast, take chances.
Check your stuff out, Max, in here. Make sure everything is working good. We got you in there as editing too. So if I fuck something up, I mean, if I something up. Can't believe I'm actually, wow, I beeped myself. What the hell is happening? Rules?
Are you enjoying this race?
We got rules? I mean, it's typically the as much as usual. Anything that Future Trooper says, yeah, you ban that shit. I didn't know we had rules. 6 years. No, obviously, you know, we want to, you know, we don't want, racism and hate speech, and I mean, pretty much anything coming out of Pat's mouth. God, I love giving him shit. And until Friday, I am, just so everybody understands, I am the best chair dancer on Twitch. TJ Lee trying to get out of the way there. He's going to drop down to the inside as the leaders come back out on his outside. And that's going to put TJ Lee down a lap. Brian Littleton is going to be in the 80 car. Let's go ahead and take a look at him. There he is. He's going to be the last car on the lead lap. Coming through the bus stop right there, so he's got a little bit of room before they catch up to him. The hype command pisses me off. It does. Wow. Here we go. Austin Wagner taking a move to the outside, going down the straightaway, coming into the turn. And, oh, just a little bit wild. We're getting a little loose here. Kyle's ass end just getting a little loose, but he's able to maintain. And there they are. They're coming down to the finish, the start finish. We got 15 laps to go. What? That was pretty impressive. It's going to get exciting from here on out. Yeah, he gets a little crazy with that. I was pretty stern with him the other night about it. But yeah. Kyle able to get a little bit of a lead there. Howdy, Jab. How are you doing, man? How are you doing? We're sitting here watching the race. Who won last night? Technically, by a technicality, Glen Jameson took first. Richard Holland took third. On a technicality that Austin Wagner won. However, he celebrated too early. And iRacing black flagged him and put him a lap down, so they stripped him of his win for reckless driving. Not all cars had gone across the start-finish line. So, unfortunately, that was an unfortunate. Ran a hell of a race all night, man. It kind of killed me to hear it. But rules is them's the rules. And he is powering it out tonight, but it looked like he has a little bit of competition tonight. Kyle Stewart, your current leader. They've been battling back and forth, first and second, for quite some time. Yeah. And, you know, I mean, the man ran a jab. The man ran a phenomenal race. Hit every mark, did everything. Unfortunately, he just celebrated a little bit too early and went backwards on the track, and iRacing nabbed it because not all cars had made it across the start-finish line yet. So, it happens. You can guarantee it probably won't happen again.
Second gap.
Coming down into the bus stop there, again, Kyle Stewart with just a little bit over 1 second, able to increase that to 1 second. Chuck Sweeney back here in the 75 machine. He's just getting into the bus stop, but he got a little bit of lap traffic at TJ Lee and Brad Patterson. Or Paul Patterson, sorry, Paul Patterson. The number, stand by. 34 machine right there of TJ Lee doing everything he can. Stay on that lead line. Or down one. He's going to get out of the way and let Chuck Sweeney and Oda still getting hung up there with a little bit of lap traffic. And we're going to get back up to the front here and take a look at what we got going between Kyle Stewart and Austin Wagner. And we only got 12 laps to go, which means about another hour and a half. Just kidding. And we've got a wreck on the backside. Let's take a look at it. We've got John Sanu and Brad Patterson, and it's not together. John Sanu is coming around the corner in that ass end. As much as we've seen that tonight, the ass end is just going to get loose. It's going to come around, and, oh, he is not going to be able to avoid that. Ouch. Ouch. That was a hard hit into the wall. Hope that driver's okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at Brad Patterson. Brad Patterson going to come down to pretty much the same thing. He's going to go down. He just touched, but able to get it up there and look at the 53. Oh, and he's going to come back. Oh, look at that. That's kind of a good parking spot. I mean, you know, in all fairness. In all fairness, back over to our lead here, Kyle Stewart.
Thank you, Evan.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
sir.
mean, I'll be honest with you, Max. He's been banned from, I think, under 2 different names and begged to be given another chance. But,
Sorry,
I mean, he's already on a shoestring. He's on a shoestring right now. Wait a minute. What the hell? Am I not live? I'm not live. You're such a dumbass. Such a dumbass. Bungolio. I don't know what the hell that was, chat. I apologize. I'm trying to make shit up because Brazy's not here. I'm missing Brazy. Anyway, Kyle Stewart is out in the lead. Austin Wagner tightening up that gap. It went to 1 second and no more. We're down to 10 laps. 10 laps left here at Watkins Glen. And these 2 drivers right here have been battling it out from the get-go. Qualifying first and second, and they are still battling for first. Smoke them if you got them. I'm going to take this time real quick. We got 9 laps to go, but again, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stress out to all the people that are over there on Twitch. If you would do us a solid and go over to the link that we are about to post in chat and give us a follow over here. I believe in these guys. I believe in WFO Racing Network. These guys are not streamers. They are not content creators. This is 23 guys coming out week after week, twice a week to put on a show for you. The best thing you could do is go over there, just give it a subscription, just give it a like and a follow. These guys will rock. This is a great, great league. Quality drivers, quality people running it, and of course, the best damn announcers in the league. Okay, I said league, which means, yeah, I'm the only announcer in the league. But I'm the best damn one there is. Nation says he got banned from Twitch. Pussy. Hold my beer. We got banned from an entire country. Which we did. Finland. Of all countries. Thank you, Susan. I very much appreciate it. I know these guys do. We've been working real hard to try to get this channel monetized and get our watch views up there and get to 1,000 subscriptions. Doesn't cost you anything. All you got to do is hit a couple of buttons. I'm not sure what buttons they are, but I'm sure you do.
It's easy and free, just like me.
Oh my goodness. Look who decided to show up with only 8 laps to go. Where the hell have you been?
I apologize.
You've been drinking and coking it up, haven't you?
I have not. No.
Well, Gracie, welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. And we
I
have
was trying to get in a while ago, but apparently my voice wasn't going through.
Well, that wouldn't have been a big miss.
Wow.
Anyway, we've been having a hell of a battle right here in between Kyle Stewart and Austin Wagner. You know, Austin putting on a hell of a show last night in the Xfinity. And looks like he's got a little bit of competition. Austin qualified tonight in the pole position, and Kyle was second. And they have been battling like this the entire race.
And I heard something too.
Oh, geez, what?
I heard you missed me.
You heard wrong.
Sorry, Paul.
I heard you say it. What's going on, Diana?
I know damn well you're doing something.
Oh, I'm going back to the VOD and I'm clipping it now.
Hey, you need to take this little plastic bottle, go down the hallway and pee in it. Okay, because you are on some high restrictive drugs.
What's going on, Cindy?
Oh wow, Cindy says hi to you. She still hasn't said hi to me. Just saying.
Maybe there's a reason for
I
that.
mean, Diana has, Dee Dee has.
Well, see, Susan's saying you said it too, so
Well.
I've got backup.
What is she now?
Wow.
Oh man, we've got 6 laps to go. Susan's gonna throw me under the bus no matter what. Even if I didn't say it, which I didn't.
Good evening, Susan.
I think she's a plant, a government plant. Anyway, back here in 4th spot, we got Dakota Floyd. Chuck Sweeney still running 3rd. I think Chuck has just settled on down. He's all by himself. He's just kind of doing what like Richard did last night. He's just kind of just moving
Try
along.
not to screw up and
Try
hold
not
position.
To, yeah, just hold my position. I'm 3rd. Nobody around me. And enjoy the scenery. Got the 6-pack on the floorboard. Of Coke, of course, because we would not condone drinking and driving under any circumstances. I know, Cindy. I know. I just wanted him to feel special. I'm trying to make him feel special. And I don't mean short bus window licking type special. I mean, you know, more of the hockey helmet against the wall.
Oh.
No, I'm going to get all kinds of hate mail for that one, I guess. Jeez. You said short bus.
There's short buses. What's the problem with that?
I know. But some purple hair out there will have a problem with it.
See, the thing you got to worry about is when somebody doesn't know about the long buses.
You know, or the padded buses. Or the all-white buses.
If they don't know about the long buses, then you know which bus they rode.
Well, I've never rode the white bus. That one's the worst. The white buses are the worst. Maxie is like, you can have a black bus. Sounds like Maxie's been on too many road tours with the band. Were you a roadie? Anyway, we're on board right here with 4 laps to go with our leader, Kyle Stewart. Austin Wagner dropping down to about a second, but still pouring it on. It is going to lead for a very exciting end. Austin seems to be driving it just a little bit harder than last night, but hey, he had a huge lead last night. Ivan Jones going off the track, coming back on. We're not going to try to, we're trying not to take it away from this right here because this is hella exciting, especially for Watkins Glen.
Austin getting a little loose there.
Yep. Well, they both kind of are, and it's kind of hard. You know, we've been noticing a pattern. These two drivers right here are hitting pretty much the same marks. Every once in a while, one of them will bobble, and the other one will be right up on top of them. Coming up on a little bit of possible lap traffic there. That would be the 6 of LZ Daly. And the 6 of LZ Daly, I must mention, is the last car on the lead lap. LZ currently running in 11th spot. He's going to get out of the way and let those leaders come on by. Got to hand it to these drivers, man. These guys are absolutely utmost respect for them with their sportsmanship. Knowing that
Austin's
they just
trying to peak on there.
Yep, Austin is trying to peak on that. We got 75, we got 75, 75, and 75. Fuck that bullshit. We got 3. Get your pick of driver of the day in before the win. Oh, look at that. Did you see that? That just came to me just like that, Brazy. I mean, in before the win. Huh? I mean, that was that right there that's gold.
Is that another copywritten?
Yep, that's copyrighted by hell, I don't know, but whoever is copywritten it by, but we got a copyright that. DMS Productions. There we go. All right, here we go. 2 laps to go. This is where it's going to count. What do you guys think, chat? Go ahead, type it in there. Who do you think is going to be able to take this? Is Kyle Stewart going to be able to keep Austin Wagner, or is Austin Wagner going to be able to get around him? Well, you guys tell me.
Or is one of them getting pushed and get too loose? And then,
Yep. Or are they going to take each other out?
that's also a possibility.
That is a possibility. White flag. One more lap. They're both getting a little bit loose. I think they're
loose there.
Yeah, I think they're both used up their tires.
Kyle's starting to do a little Tokyo drift around that corner.
Yeah. And I'll be honest with you, and you know, we'll look through here on the bus stop, but I think Austin is gonna just be happy and is gonna just ride around and take second spot. He doesn't seem to be pushing it into the corners quite as much.
I think he's used his tires up. I don't think he's got what he needs left to get back in front.
Yeah. Here we go, coming around. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he saved it. He saved it. He saved it. Oh, no. No, not on the last turn. Come on, get on there. Get on there, bud. Get it. Get some. There we go. There we go. He's able to save it. Did a full 360. And he's going to get across that line, and he is going to be your second place. Congratulations to Kyle Stewart. Kyle Stewart, now just be careful. Take that calm down lap, okay? Just let everybody pass the finish line. Coming in with a 53, we got 75, 75, 75, 3, and 53.
You were more consistent.
What a hell of a job. What a hell of a job. Let's go ahead and take a look at that again. Austin Wagner going way over.
I knew you was letting them by the race.
And here he comes. He's trying to correct from that mistake that he made there. Just push it a little bit, and his ass end is gonna let loose.
Oh, never mind.
Doesn't hit the outside wall, doesn't come down, doesn't hit the inside wall. And able to just spin that shit around and continue on. Oh, he's giving that truck some power right there. Or trying.
He threw her in reverse to finish spinning it around to get back around.
Yeah. Out there. Look at that. That was fantastic. Well, there you go. Let's go ahead and get the final stats of the race up and get prepared and ready for interviews.
Yeah, good win, Kyle. Thanks, Richard.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, in the booth with us right here, right now, the winner tonight of the Winery 300, or Winery, sorry.
Winery.
Winer. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
I guess
had wiener on the mind.
I didn't say wiener. I said whiner.
You
Like
we
you
know.
normally do. But anyway, we have our winner tonight. Kyle Stewart, you got a copy?
I got you.
Dude, man, what a hell of a race.
It was. Slick. Guys were fast. It was a hell of a race for sure.
I'm going to tell you, I personally, in case you didn't know, everybody else knows, I absolutely hate road courses because they're such a snooze fest, in my opinion. But wow.
It's fair. It's fair.
We are on our seats tonight watching you and Austin going back and forth. And, you qualified second tonight, and he had the pole. And, it was just you guys back and forth.
Yeah, Austin was tough. He was really hard. I was worried about some of the other guys that qualified behind us. They just it never materialized for them. But Austin was a tough guy. He really good to race around, but he was a tough competitor for sure.
Yeah, and clean.
Oh, for sure. He was clean. He was blinking a little bit there in the middle of the race. He let me go for a little while, and then he got back after it and got after me. He got back ahead of me for a while, and we just kind of fought it out. He really tough at the end. He was giving it everything he had at the end of the race there.
And it looked as if you were giving it everything to stay in front.
Yeah, there were a few times maybe I stepped on the loud pedal a little more than I should have, trying to make sure I stayed in front of him. But yeah, it was just a good race. Couple of dudes up front there that were running hard, and some other guys probably had a little bit of trouble that should have been up there. But it was a fun race up front there, and man, I raced about 2 seasons ago in here, and never thought I'd get a win in here, and I have to get a shout out to Dakota Floyd. He talked me into coming back last week. I ran that Atlanta race and ran this, and I something I didn't think I'd do in here.
Well, we're glad you're back.
Glad to be here.
Anybody you'd like to thank for tonight's win?
Well, I'll give the 116 team a kind of shout out. They let me jump in their chat and hang out with them, and then I run with Orange Speed sim racing team. Love to give them a shout out, and then of course the family was around supporting me, like watching my stuff. They join into my stream, so thank everybody that's joining that.
And you got to admit, I mean, you got to admit, I mean, out of all the leagues that you're in, we definitely have the best broadcast booth.
Yeah, you guys broadcasting the hell out of everything. I love it.
Well, there you go, man. Anything you got, DMS? What the hell, dude?
Wow.
Wow. Anything, Brazy? You got anything, Brazy?
It was a great end of the race.
He wouldn't know anything else because he came in with 3 laps left.
I came in with more than 3 laps left.
It was
it was a good race. It was good to see you guys, fighting it there at the end, and making this style of race actually somewhat exciting at the end there. So
yeah, I did my best. I was trying to give some room there on some of those corners. Didn't want to get into him and make a mess of the situation, but I wanted to stay close to him, and I think we did I hope we put a pretty good show on for everybody on our road course. So
Absolutely did. Absolutely did. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen in chat. They're your winner of the Winery 300 here at Watkins Glen and WFO Racing Network, Kyle Stewart.
Let's go.
All right, we are about to go ahead and pop the number 2 driver up in here. How about you, Austin? You got a copy?
I got a copy.
Hey, buddy. How you doing tonight?
I'm worn out, man. That was like one of the first iRaces that it was a workout, man. Kyle did a great job. I told him that's probably one of the most fun races I've been a part of.
Oh, well, I'll tell you, and I'm going to tell you the same thing I told him. I personally don't like road courses because I think they're a snooze fest. But, man, I got to tell you, that was an exciting race. From the get-go all the way through. Usually when I look up there and I'm like, oh, my God, we're only on 10 laps. And next thing you know, we were 5 laps to go, and you guys were just giving it nuts. And, hey, I got to hand it to you for your recovery there at the end.
Yeah, I thought I almost threw it away. But, yeah, still able to get my best finish this season.
Yeah.
2nd place. Still hunting that first one, unfortunately. But
unfortunately, yeah. I mean, that was a hard lesson to learn. But
I came back into Discord tonight and I looked over and I'm like, what the hell? They got Glen winning? But yeah, I forgot last night. I got DQ'd right there at the end. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I didn't know about it either. And I was told later about the iRacing's ruling. And I was like, oh my God, no.
Yeah, that stung a little bit. But I thought I could have gotten it back tonight. But no, I mean, Kyle was like, me and him were like the perfect match there that whole race. And
yeah, and we mentioned that. I mean, it looked like, I mean, it's so hard. Take me through this real quick, okay? Because, I'm a broadcaster. I'm not a driver. But, I mean, how do you, when you have a driver in front of you and you guys are hitting the exact spots at the same time, and, I mean, you guys are mirrored 90% of the race?
Yeah, it was weird because he was a lot faster in certain corners and I was a lot faster in certain corners, but the corners that he was fast in were just the ones that you could pass a lot easier. That bus stop I was really fast through, but he was like super fast coming out of that last turn and then going into that first turn. And I mean, that's where he got me both times passing. And I tried making a move there on the second last corner and I just couldn't pull it off. He was really good on the high line there. And then that last lap going into the first corner, I just tore apart my left front or my back left. And it just made the rest of the lap just brutal. I couldn't even hold on to it. And I mean, he did a great job holding me off.
Well, ain't nobody going to be able to take it away from you. You did a fantastic job. Anybody that watched the race last night knows that you are definitely somebody to compete with at a road course. And congratulations tonight on your P2. Ladies and gentlemen, Austin Wagner, number 2 here at Watkins Glen. Great job, brother.
Thanks, guys. See you next week.
All right, and there we go. Now Chuck was up in here. Up in here.
Not sure where he went.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I don't know if he had to leave or if... Well, either way, he just left. So we are not going to be having an interview with Mr. Chuck Sweeney tonight. So yeah, that's that. Anyway, let's
That
go.
is that.
Let's go through real quick your race. In case for those people out there that are like me that you can't read, your winner tonight was Kyle Stewart. Number 2 was Austin Wagner. Chuck Sweeney took 3rd. Dakota Floyd 4th. Glenn Jameson in the 63 took 5th. Vern Bradley made it up to 6th spot tonight. Richard Holland up 7 spots. Up 7 spots tonight to take 7th. Tommy Haynes finishing 8th. Bert Wilson 9th. Brian Littleton taking 10th. Elsie Daly 11th. TJ Lee 12th. Sean Hopkins coming in at 13th. Ivan Jones 14th. Roy Hyde. Oh, by the way, TJ Lee moving up the most spots tonight and up 10 spots for that 12th position. Roy Hyde coming in 15th. Hal Amy 16th. Paul Patterson, Brad Patterson, both 17th, 18th. John Snow 19th. Steve Seegers coming in on 20th. Michael McCulley coming in 21st. Rick Vergone and Boyd Vance. Boyd Vance, as you knew, probably did something to his transmission earlier and actually had an early night tonight. But hope that we get to see him again in the future. That is any final thoughts there, Brazy?
I mean, I missed the beginning, so I apologize for that, everybody. But I mean, it's a great showing. 23 trucks on a road race. I mean, that's great. That's awesome. It's great to see this many people out here. It's good to see Austin and Kyle battling through them last laps there to make a great ending to the race. And yeah, I thank you for allowing me to be a part of this, and WFO and all the other guys who allow me to be up here with you. And
Yeah. Thank you guys for that. Yeah. I'm just overly whelmed and thrilled. Anyway, well, there you go. I was your host, Dead Man Strolling. That's your part-time co-host right there, Sir Brazy. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for coming out tonight, because without you, there's no us. God bless on behalf of WFO Racing Network, Rig Radio, Amy Contracting, and DMS Productions. We will see you again next week. Have a wonderful week. God bless. Peace.